In this video, we'll view the entitlement summary details, movements, balances, and history data reports. Let's start with the entitlement summary report. All of the entitlement reports can be saved as a template once you have set up the parameters, additional sort, and filters required. Once a template is created, you can set it as the default and share it with others using the shared checkbox. In this example, we'll leave these blank for now. Now, for the details you want to display on this report, it's broken down into 3 tabs: Report Parameters, Additional Sort, and Filters, and Print and Email Settings. Let's start with the Report Parameters tab. To view this report, you must select a pay run ID to view all the employees within this pay run. However, if you want to view an individual employee after selecting the pay run ID, select the employee ID. Some additional sorting conditions are set by default. However, you can add, delete, or leave the field as shown using the plus icon to add or the cross to delete. In this example, we want to include entitlement.entitlement.closing-balance field. Once selected, choose the condition of ascending or descending. Furthermore, you can add additional filtering conditions. This will result in an equation being created. It's important to select the additional sorting condition in which you want the additional filtering conditions to apply. In this example, we won't create any extra conditions, so select the Print and Email Settings tab before we run the report. You can decide what to do with deleted and archived records in the print settings. Options available are Hide, Print, or Only. In this example, we will hide the deleted and archived records. Next, choose the checkboxes required. We'll PDF all pages in this example. Or you can select your email settings from Format, Who's Receiving the Report, and the subject line. Before saving this report as a template, run the report to check everything is showing as required. The report shows the type of leave taken by each employee and department in alphabetical order as selected earlier. With the report displayed as required, we'll save it as a template for future use. To return to the form being edited, click the pencil icon. Now, let's save the template. Enter a meaningful name, making it easier to find in the future. The template is showing here now. Remember, you can add it as a default or share it with other users. Plus, you can remove the template attached to this report. Once you have a template, you can schedule this report to run when required using the Schedule Template option. Let's now view the Entitlement Detail report. Notice that the report structure is the same as the Employment Summary report. It is the same for all the reports in this video. So let's take a look at the differences. This report has more report parameters available, starting with the physical date range, where you can include a full payroll year or a particular month. The choice is yours. With the date range set, you can select the department, pay group, employee to and from, and branch to and from, or leave them blank to report everything between those dates. In this example, we'll select the sales department, and these checkboxes allow you to decide what pay run statuses you want to display on the report. If required, you can untick all to show only completed pay. We're happy with the defaults. You can select extra filters, conditions, print, and email settings on these 2 tabs, as explained earlier in this video. We'll leave them for now and run the report. Perfect. The report displays detailed information based on the date range and department selected. Remember, this can be saved as a template for future use. Let's now view the Entitlement Movements report. This report displays the movement of the entitlements by employees. The report parameters only require an employee and a date range selected. Note that the date is the actual day's date, not the pay run date. With everything else being the same as the other reports, click Run Report. This report displays a running total of your entitlements from opening, accrued, taken through to closing balance. Let's now view the entitlement balances. This isn't a report as such. It is more the data that makes up the reports. It can be filtered by employee and entitlement or left blank to display all. Use the entitlement balance inquiries to view as a date option rather than the pay run by pay run versions. You are taken to the employee's standard pay tab inside the pay details window by clicking the employee ID. You are taken to the entitlement history data by clicking the closing balance, which we'll view now. You can leave the filters blank, except the date from and to view everything recorded to the entitlements. However, to refine the data even more, You can choose pay run, employee, and entitlement. Select as many or as little as you require. Let's choose the annual leave entitlement in the From and To fields. The table data below updates as you select the entitlement. View the information below or export it to Excel to view it in a spreadsheet. With the entitlement reports and data reviewed, you can use and set up your templates.